What does it take to be a business-minded person? Inasmuch as all business-minded people are not born equal or raised in the same way or have the same level of education. One thing is sure, business-minded people share smart qualities that reflect in the way they run their businesses. If you possess some of these characters, then you are a business-minded person. Number 1. Passion can be turned to profit. At times, it might be activities they use to pass time. They always have the mindset to identify prospects in everything they love to do. They believe if it can be fun to do something, then they can also figure out how they can turn it into another source of income. Wait for some seconds, and think of something you love to do or have always wanted to do. It is high time you start thinking of how you can turn that into a way of making more money for yourself. For example, you might like cooking some of your favorite meals at home just for the fun of it. Why not think of a way you can monetize the idea? You can train people on how to cook. Number 2. They believe in their own views rather than what other people think. Business-minded people don't give room for people to influence decisions concerning the future of their business or ideas. They always feel it's right to deliberate on things like that on their own. They believe it is better to strategize, verify, and study their idea rather than seeking help. That will enable them to solicit for help at the right time they need it. Number 3. They are more calculative when going into a new business. They believe it is always good to do a thorough investigation before going into any new business. Business-minded people do not admit they have prior knowledge about the trade. They focus more on the outcome whenever they are going into a new business. For instance, if they advise them to participate in activities like training, seminars, or workshop, they always try to know what they stand to gain at the end of it all. They scrutinize and go over it many times before they make up their mind. They don't jump at the opportunity. Number 4. They understand everything about their business. They have a clear understanding of their business structure. Business-minded people are conversant with everything going on in the business. They know fully how viable their business is. They are knowledgeable about their profit margin, the inflow of cash, and sales goals. Number 5. They have several sources of incomes. Business-minded people don't rely on a single source of income. Because of their mentality, they like to catch a few fishes at once. They detest putting their eggs in a basket. Once any business they invest in is paying off, they always like to reinvest by looking for more business opportunities. That is how an average business-minded person thinks. Number 6. They don't get upset by failure. They recover quickly from failure. After suffering defeat, business-minded people can go on with developing things they believe. That is the future of their business. At times, the ideas they create sometimes will not do well. They do not allow those failures to bring them down. Instead, they see it as the experiences they have earned. Sometimes it takes a long journey of hard work for things to work out the way you had planned. A business-minded person stays until the end to achieve greatness. Number 7. They think of multiple options to win ahead of time. Business-minded people keep an eye close to their goal. They don't settle down for one strategy to win. They pursue their goals by thinking of several tactics. Even if it appears they have found their winning way, they still worry about what the result will be. There is no way you can achieve greatness in your business by applying cheap strategies. Look for a lasting solution. Also, come up with ideas that will position your business above your competitors. Exactly, that's how business-minded people work. Number 8. They take on the most challenging task first. People who are business-minded take on the challenging tasks first. The reason is they are always eager to solve emerging problems holding back their business. They get excited when handling such cases. The idea is they believe it strengthens them towards solving a further unforeseen problem that prevents the smooth running of their business. No matter what, tackle the tricky situations first. It will promote speedy performance. Number 9. They are obsessed with growth. Business-minded people are obsessed with growth. There is never a time they admit they have reached their peak when it comes to achievements. It is not as if they are not contented. It is a general belief that human wants are insatiable. They are always eager to explore more opportunities, build more businesses, and have more income streams. That is one of the strong characteristics of business-minded people. Number 10. They deal with problems one after the other. When business-minded people are experiencing tough situations, they deal with it one at a time. It's not always a wise decision to make an effort to fix all the issues at a time. Dealing with all the problems at once tend to be excellent, but it's not reliable. Look critically at the issues, then try to fix top priority one first. Later, start working on the remaining ones up to the point that the entire problems have ceased to exist. You'll likely experience setbacks while running a business at any point in time. However, try as much as possible to deal with the issues one at a time. Doing this will only take a little of your time to enable you to concentrate on other things that need your urgent attention. That is the ideal procedure to resolve business-related issues. Educate your entire staff as well to tread along these lines. It will boost the overall performance of the company as a whole. Practicing this will also let you end up having fully committed staff that can do almost anything to